Brand new season with Monaco. New transfers, mainly in defence, but a surprising signing in attack as well. Welcome back to Glory in Paradise. What's happening, folks, and welcome to season 4 of Glory in Paradise with Monaco. If you're excited to hit that episode, hit this like button down below. Hit that like button down below even, and subscribe for more Let's Play content. Also, we've got an England Let's Play going on as well, with national team link for that episode. Episode 1 will be that in the description as well. So, yes, as you can see on the screen, we've got the traditional curtain raiser against PSG. It's actually really funny because the first league game is also PSG. So next episode, in a couple of days' time, is going to be the opening game of the season in the league because PSG is a big game, of course. So let's go through the transfers. Mainly, let's go through the outgoings first because it's a surprise outgoing, which is a surprise, but not a surprise. But we'll go through it all. Singo's left. He wanted to leave to go to Saudi Arabia. I didn't want to sell him, but I knew I could get good money for him. I agreed a £60 million deal for him. They turned down that offer initially. I think it might have been the same club actually that he turned down. And then other clubs came in for him. They came back in again for him. I rejected an offer. He then was unhappy about that. So he eventually went, and I got £50 million for him, which is, a pretty good deal. I didn't want to sell him ideally, but I knew if I did, I'd get good money for him, especially when the Saudi clubs were involved. So £50 million for him. I did bring a replacement in. Yeah, so he's gone. I said how I see he's gone. Sold him for £6.25 million. Still in profit on him, which is not really what I really care about. But it's cool to see. Backup player, didn't need him anymore. Moved him on. Duarte, it's partly my fault. I didn't use him enough. But with the young players coming through and some of the players that have signed this season in the summer, he became subject to requirements. I bought him for 1.8 million, sold him for 5.25. He played he played a good amount of football, but just didn't really kicked on, did he? Unfortunately, partly my fault, but I think also just maybe unfortunately didn't get. He's gone. So the first sign I did was I did say I want to bring a new left back in, and I got Rami Ben Sebanini from Dortmund, just because he ticked a lot of boxes into the scout reports. Bought him for £10 million. He's not going to start every game. He wants to be a squad player. He's going to be second choice to Enrique. But it might allow me to rest Enrique a little bit more and have a good left back in there. He's got good penalty taking, good heading ability, good tackling. £10 million, I think it's a very solid deal. So I've got a right back in. I'll work on this deal alongside the Singo sale, and I've brought in Kyle Walker-Peters from PSG. I had plenty of ideas who I want to go for in terms of right backs, but none of them were available for the fees that I want them for. So I've eventually gone with him. He's not terrible, but I wanted Van der Sar from Brighton, bring him back, but the fee was just not going to work. So yeah, he's in. I paid like 19.75 million for him, rather than 23.5 with add-ons. Conor Bradley is just a decent rotational right back. I needed 2 right backs, so I sold 2. He came up on reasonably priced. Doesn't want to start every game. Not amazing, but solid option. £6.75 million fee. He's not the best right back in the world, but we limit what we can do with the stature of the club. The final deal is a massive surprise. Serge Gnabry is in. I got him on a free transfer. Now, I had a few free transfers I was looking at, which we'll get to in a moment. But I could not turn this down. I mean, he did get not many games last year, but for us, this is a very good deal. This is a very good deal at left wing. He can play right wing as well, and even striker if we really wanted to. So just for a free transfer, it was a no-brainer. But yeah, He'll probably start today against PSG. That's the window that we've done. I did try and do deals for Kessie, Fabinho, Savic. All went to Arsenal and 200 PSG. They agreed to join. They were interested in joining me. They agreed fees and all the rest of it. The problem was they would not accept me over PSG. So that was the biggest issue. And we're still looking at players, obviously, a little bit for the window. It's mainly right wing I'm looking at. I need a right winger ideally. Getting one though is proving to be quite problematic. This young lad here he'd be too annoying, I think. I need someone to come straight into the team because it looks like potentially Campos might push to move to another club. So I just don't see an option out there that we can afford. I mean, there's good options here, but I just don't see the fees being reasonably affordable. Leon Bailey here, for example, I looked at him, but too much of a fee. If we were to get Campos out, which I'm not going to force him out, they're going to have to pay a lot of money for him. I will do it. The problem we've still got is 85% of the wages are still there. So we don't have... Let's get this wage budget under control. There we go. So in the summer, it was more a case of keeping what we had, trying to add some players into the team. But unfortunately, we couldn't do that. I actually might cancel this loan deal that I'm doing because I want them on the bench. I want to have a Bobby for the option there. So I think is the team better than it was last season? Slightly. I think it's better left winger now, back up for Guri. I think we've got a better left back, and we've got those two, obviously Golovin, Amada and Barbosa, who's going to start today, actually. Barbosa going to start today. So, let's go, guys. PSG, let's get into it. Let's see how this goes. I mean, I've had big offers for Salazar, Carboni, and Bissac in this one. I managed to hold on to them so far. I'm not letting them go because I don't have the options I like to bring in. Yeah, so this could be the final season, guys, of this series, because we know that FM26 is not far away, and I take a week off at least before the new game comes out. So I'm trying to marry it up, and I'm also trying to do England as well to do some a bit of fun in that. So let's go, guys. PSG, what we on highlight wise? Yeah, we're fine. Not with that pass, we're not. But there's a lot of players who will join me. Surprisingly, like some really big players. But the problem is, the second we make a bid for them on free transfer, everyone gets alerted to it, and they make bids, and the bigger couples than us, and they go and they get them. So that is part of the issue. It's the main issue, actually, to be fair. Like, PSG offered less wages than we did for Kessie, but because it's PSG, he wants to go there rather than us. So that was a problem. Here's Savic, Skriniar. Oh, come on, lads. That's a simple run. It's free kick, though. Let's go with balance. Let's not be too attacking. The big game, I think, this season for winning the league is that PSG game. That's coming up. If we can beat PSG in the first game of the season, we've got a chance to win the. Oh wow, he should have caught that. Savic shoots 1-0. Oh, Skriniar deflected it in. Keeper's got to catch that. Look at this. Ball comes in, no one near him, and then it creates a problem. Savic turns, and it takes a deflection on the way through, which they score from. But Simon's got to catch that. There's nobody near him. There's nobody to push that ball clear. But that's the problem. We make one mistake, PSG. Oh, for God's sake, we is. If you're not sure about that throw-in, just again, it's mistakes. We don't lose games to be outplayed often. We lose games because we make against these guys. Oh, for God's sake, guys, pass to each other. They're making simple errors. They're just not thinking today. What you doing? Nope. He's got two clangers, off he comes. I'm being ruthless here. He just cost us this game. The keeper's cost us this game. He made too many mistakes. 2 goals have been directly down to him. Off you come. You're having a shocker. Look at that. Pass back to Golovin. The keeper doesn't think. and then goal. Off you come, keeper. You contributed directly to 2 goals. Off you come. No, don't care. I'm not having the keeper on net. I had to send a message that you can't perform like that in net in a big game like this and expect to stay on the pitch. Fafana, good ball to Guri. Guri dinks in penalty area. Easy. Why is he in net, not Donnarumma? That's the weird question. Why is Tenas in net, not Donnarumma? Enrique, pass. Barbosa turns and shoots! Goal! Barbosa scores 2-1. I mean, I was convinced this tackle from Guri here was going to be a red card. Is it this one here? That there. I was convinced it would be a red card. But Barbosa shoots early. Keeper going to bet with that. But back in the game. Well, not back in the game in scoreline, but where we've got a foothold to maybe build on something. We're getting more possession here, but the keeper's cost us the game so far. The keeper's cost us it today. You can't go 2-0 against PSG and expect to turn this around. Most likely. But Golovan's in here. Golovan shoots! Like I said, we're competing here, but the keeper decided to throw the ball in the net practically both times. And that's what's caused the problem in this game today. Actually, it's the first time I've seen Golovan play in a live com for a while because he's been injured so long. Hurry up. Why waiting for? Get on with it. What are you doing? Get on with it. Why is this a thing, right? What's he doing here? Get on with it. What are you... Hurry up, Golovan. What are you waiting for? Don't get that what that was all about. I don't get what that was all about. I really don't. He just stood there like... Referee's not doing anything to say like, stop playing for this reason, but Golovan, he's had a shocker. I might take him off as well. Yeah, Golovan he's not playing well. He's coming off. He's getting the ball away too many times as well. Get Amada on. And get Gnabry on as well. At half time maybe. Yeah, Golovan's just getting the ball erratic with it. So, as a free kick referee. That's a yellow card actually. He's nowhere near getting that ball. Golovan's he's getting the ball and panicking on it. Ball in the box. Bisak's in there over the bar. But again, we are competing in this game. We just can't calm down that position. Half time, 2-1. Keeper not making 2 mistakes. We've been fine. Ian Tail will sort it out. Let's get Gnabry on. I got him in for a reason. I didn't want to start him straight away in this game. Being off the bench could be a really good idea. Because someone buy Mbappe. Like, Madrid, somebody buy Mbappe. Keeper again. What we doing at the back here? They're playing the right pass, but they are risking it every single time. They get the ball. It's like, oh, well, I could play a pass there, but they're delaying too long. Amada, edge of the box. Campos shoots. Let's just change the marking here. I think the marking might be slightly off. Yeah, it is. But still doesn't make a difference. Doesn't excuse the keeper basically going, I'm going to throw this into my own net. One bit of quality and we're level in this game. I'm out with a corner kick. Needs to be a good one. Not terrible. Penalty? No. Just sometimes you see those coming together tackles, they give a penalty sometimes. Not often. I say not often. I don't know how often it actually is. Fafana. Okay, I was going to say, if you get that ball away there, we had easy pass on, I'd be very annoyed. But we're the better team on the second half, but still early days. Ball in the box. Cleared. Cabot flicks it on. Flicks it again. Oh, Campos in there. Penalty, it is. Giving it. Handball. I wonder what happened there. We've got a penalty, folks. 2-0 down. Oh, it's so frustrating. I'm going to say something in a second, but I want to see his penalty first. Enrique with the penalty steps up. 2-2. This is what frustrates me. Barring the 2 mistakes from the keeper and Golovan in those goals that we just conceded earlier on, we'd be leading this game. We can go big as PSG. 2-2. Let's go. Well done, Enrique. And the good news is, if I was to rotate Enrique out and bring in a new left back, he's good at penalty as well, apparently. Don't dive in on Dembele. But don't back off him, though. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Gnabry, good ball. Ocampos, don't take a touch on the pressure. They get the ball and panicking. Stop taking touches. Stop taking touches out from the back. Right, stop playing out from the back. Stop playing out the back. You're taking too many touches and you're giving it away. Stop doing it. Get the ball. If they're under pressure, boot it. Stop playing out from the back when they're pushing, when they're good at, when they're pressing that well. We can't do it. We need to stop doing it. They're just getting the ball away. They're trying to be too precise. Get rid of the ball. If you're under pressure, get rid. Because you keep getting it away. Enrique. Fofana, Ponte. Fofana shoots. So under pressure, guys, we launch it. We're not playing from the back when they're ultra pressing like that. We're not doing it. Enrique with a corner kick. Curls in Ponte. Keeper goes out and deals with it. Even game. Maybe dare I say we've slightly edged it in the second half. Enrique. Gnabry. Enrique. Fofana. Nice turn. In the box to Gnabry. Don't give up on that. One of you get that ball. Go and get him. Go and get him. Go and get him. That's poor. Someone's got to get that ball. There's no reason we should give that ball away in that situation. Kyle Walker-Peters. Amada turns. Bit of space. Shoots. It's in. It's Amada. PSG 2. You can't say these games are boring against PSG. They're often absolutely insane matches. But 3-2. 2-0 down. And we're 3-2 up. And I think the changes made a difference. Amada, really good finish here. And we lead against PSG. And it might be the first time, if we can pull this off, we win this competition. It's still a long way to go yet. Don't get me wrong. Let's get Ocampos off. Fafana can come on off as well, just because he's leggy. But we're 3-2 after being 2-0 down. Turn to focus now. I mean, have we won a trophy outside? We've won one trophy so far, which was the French Cup, wasn't it? Or whatever it's called. Enrique with a corner kick. Needs a good ball in the box. It's not terrible. It's in a good area. Won by Pablo Torre. Bissac. Pass. Pass. No, don't go backwards like this. Carbone. For God's sake, Carbone! They just go more direct. Stop playing out. Stop doing that. They're just making silly mistakes. They're not being pressed that well to make simple mistakes like this. Get out to him. Stop the cross. Stop the cross or pass. Carbone, pass the ball to a red shirt, please. It's time waste. Just the simple errors they're making is really frustrating today. I don't want to do this. But I can't make it anyway. Okay. Can we hold on to this? Doubtful. Because there's key areas that are knackered and I can't take them off because I made mistake. Oh, well done. Hand you up. Again, they're making silly passes, man. They're just rushing it. Stay on your feet. Boot it. Get out to him. Get out. No, don't back off, Peters. Offside. Ref. He's offside. He's offside. Right. Don't. Well, technically, you put this in the corner, wouldn't you? But they're not going to do this. They're going to launch this into the penalty area. They do. Cleared. Take a touch. Run it. Okay, ball box to Bissac. That should be it. That should be it, unless they've got a bet on it. Referee. 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 Joke of a joke. Referee, come on. Referee, come on. What the hell? Referee. You're giving the time wasting added on. Come on. An extra 2 minutes. This is a joke. They don't get this time. They time waste for me. Tell you, time wasting needs to be better managed because they do it all the time. It's when I'm losing. 2 minutes added on. There's no way it's been that bad. Jump. Blow the whistle. Blow that bloody whistle. You're giving them an extra 2 minutes. 2.5 minutes extra. referee, game over. There we go. And you wouldn't blow it there, would you? Full time. Monaco, PSG 2, Monaco 3. Did we deserve it? I think we did. The only reason they scored 2 goals was the 2 mistakes that we made from out the back. But this is a rarity that we get a trophy. So we've won the traditional curtain raiser, but the big one, I'd swap it. Actually, no, I wouldn't actually. No, I'll take a trophy. I want at least a trophy. I want more trophies at Monaco, and we've done it. There we go. We don't celebrate this often. We don't get trophies in Monaco. Brilliant. I thought we played really well in that game, but we're idiots on the out from the back. The keeper should have caught that first one and look at deflection, and the second one we just panicked. But then you frame it. It is PSG. And we've beaten them again. That's back-to-back wins over PSG now. Amade made a difference. He has to start, I think, after that performance. Congratulations. That's a great start to the season. Absolutely brilliant. And the 2 new signings from January last season have shown... I mean, when was the last time we actually won this other than PSG? It's not happened often, I don't think. Yeah, look at that. Only happened twice. Only happened twice since 2013, and it's been Lille and us who have done it. Brilliant. That should... Can I show you this? Is it still here? No. So in the summer, I got offered a job interview from Tottenham, but obviously I'm not going to do that. But I did get offered an interview for a job, so that's cool. Shows I'm doing a good enough job that people think, oh yeah, we'll take him. So you look at our past record against PSG. So look at the previous meetings. So we beat them back to back in the last 2 games. We've only beaten them once though. 3 times in the last 11. But that is not surprising. But you look at the games here. Look, 1-0, 1-1, 2-0, 1-0. Obviously there's 6-1 and more dominant results in there. But in recent games, lost 1-0, beaten 3-1, beaten 3-2. We're getting better. Which is the frustrating part of why this series is going to probably fade out a little bit. And I'd like to do it next year on FM26 to try and turn this around. Obviously got Pogba and people like that in FM26. But I'm going to do a video soon about the plans of FM26. I might do it today actually and release it on a Sunday video and just talk about the plans and what you guys want to see and on this channel from Let's Play content and that kind of stuff. So yeah, but I'm really happy with that performance overall. Just the keeper needs to stop being able to put me more on, which is surprising because the first time he's had a poor game. Yeah, and Golovin, I think Golovin had a poor game as well. Yeah, so they agree. Yeah, they would only 2. Oh, he'd register Gnabry. There we go. I think Gnabry. I think basically we finished the team like we started with. I'm going to keep him in net because it's an outlier, and I need him to be. And I don't trust him in net either. But we've got in the next few days we've got not much left to do in the transfer market. It's going to be a case of if anybody else has to leave, I've got to get good money for them. The only option I want to improve on, I think, is right wing. And there is interest in him from like a Saudi club. The problem is I have no clue who to sign at right wing. I don't have anybody to bring in that position. You know, there's nobody coming through these reports. These reports. I was saying yes to all this. I mean, he's not bad. He keeps coming up in my score the ball, but it's not so much like finding good players. It's about being able to afford them. I mean, it's a really tough job. And what I'm thinking of doing next year, and this is what I'm going to discuss in the video coming up, is, I mean, I looked at Bozovic. I've looked at this guy, but that pace would do my head in. I do feel like I want to bring I mean, I'm open to loan deals. Honestly, I'm open to loan deals for the right wing. There's plenty of options out here, that are highly recommended. I mean, Jonathan David could be a decent option, but the fee would be quite high. And is he going to get enough goals? Where's he? Where do they play him? He wouldn't be terrible as an option, but it's only going to be if someone comes in for Campos and make a good offer. I'm going to set an asking price for him because I don't want to lose him for like a really cheap fee. So what's he worth? I reckon he's worth. I want £49 million for him. I got him for a free transfer. So again, because I'm really enjoying this series, I'm really enjoying it. It is. I think we'll go continue this on FM26, honestly, because I'm not going to achieve the aim on this one. So I'm going to try and do it next year. But I'm going to do a video and talk about this kind of stuff because I don't think we're going to get to the aim where we win Champions League with Monaco in the time frame FM24's got left. But I think we could definitely do it maybe in the course of a year with them next year. So he wants to leave the club. No one wants you, mate. So I'm going to set a transfer fee of, I want 50 million for him. Okay, not happy with that. £47.5 million. You want him, you got to pay that money. We have got good finances overall now. We've got 85% of transfer fee comes in. I'm going to try and increase this where I possibly can. But it's going to be a case of one in, one out. If someone leaves, I'll bring somebody in. Friend up starting in there because I had a big offer for him for like 40 million, 60 million pound. I thought I can get Kessie in on a free. I couldn't, so I've get him interested in him from Saudi Arabia again. If you want to sign him, guys, you've got to pay the good fees for them. But it's going to be one in, one out. So we'll see what happens. So next episode, in a couple of days' time, is going to be, you guessed it, PSG and Grenoble. Did they get promoted last season? They must have done. Yeah, they got promoted last year. So hopefully, if we can get 2 wins out of them, that'd be a great start to the season. Honestly, that'd be a very good start to the season. But we'll have to wait and see. So if you have enjoyed the video, I hope you have enjoyed it. I certainly need a minute to take a pause after that craziness. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new as well, and I'll catch you guys all in the next episode. Until then, thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.